Hi traders, welcome back to Monetize, and it's time to record the new weekly forecast video for the week starting on April 3rd. As usual, we will start with dollar index, and right now here I am on the weekly chart for DXY, and currently I have drawn the horizontal levels of support and resistance, which are shown by these horizontal blue lines, and I've also marked a couple of rising channels here. So as you can see right now, the price is moving inside this rising channel and it bounced lower from the top of the rising channel. So currently I have also drawn a declining channel, a falling channel within this rising channel, which is shown by this red colored channel inside the rising one. So let's see what's happening inside this red channel. So currently the price is moving down and it also got rejected from this area, which is the midline of this falling channel, and it is clearly moving downward. So weekly we still have room for DXY to fall further down. This is the first level of support inside, and if it continues lower it would go and retest the lower boundary of the falling channel. So weekly stays bearish for US dollar. Let's move to daily now. Now here on daily time frame, we got bullish divergence, and as per the given levels of divergence, it also broke above the structural level. So as per the rule, if the market breaks above the structural level, then we wait for the Fib retracement and continuation higher. So it's time to apply Fib retracement tool. So starting from the lowest point to the highest point, and currently it has reached exactly the 78% mark. So if we open candles here, you can see we have a bullish bounce of the daily candle exactly from the 78.6% mark. So daily is not bearish. In fact, as per the setup, it may continue higher for a short while. Let's move to Forex. Now if we talk about 4-hourly chart, so based on 4-hourly chart, we have another bullish divergence in play. So we can say this is equal bottom with a higher low formation on RSI. So this is bullish divergence on 4-hourly chart. It has not given the bullish BOS, so the bullish BOS is still awaited. So I can say it is neutral on 4-hourly. Now we can also apply one more channel here. So currently it got a bullish bounce from the mid level. So these mid levels are the important levels of diagonal support and resistance within the channels. So we got support here. So DXY bounced to the upside from the midline of this falling channel. So if it breaks above this level, and to be precise this level, with a retest, we can say it may continue higher for a short while. So neutral to bullish on 4-hourly. Moving further down to 1-hourly chart. Now on 1-hourly chart, we got bullish divergence, and we also got the break of structure here, a massive breakout, a clear breakout, and the retracement, and now it's continuing to the upside. So weekly remains bearish, but daily is showing bullish divergence. 4-hourly is neutral to bullish, and 1-hourly is clearly bullish. So the lower time frames, they are giving a hint of upcoming bullish price action for dollar index, maybe for a short while, but it remains bullish on the lower time frame. Now if dollar is getting stronger, then definitely it makes sense to go and short the currency pairs against USD. So let's pick GBP US dollar. So here I've marked the declining channel, we can say the flag formation here. So this is the channel I'm talking about. So this was the first touch, second touch at the bottom, third, fourth, and now it has given the fifth touch with the with some signs of weakness here at the top. So if I open candlestick chart, you will find the last candle formed on Friday is a bearish candle, and I've also marked a rising channel within this red channel. So currently we are witnessing the signs of weakness. Why? Because we have a high here, another high here, so we have a series of higher highs, whereas RSI has printed lower highs. So it is again a sign of weakness, and ultimately now it has also broken to the downside, a bearish breakout from the rising channel. So 4 hourly has given a bearish breakout from the rising channel, and GBP US dollar was exactly at the top line of the bigger channel, the red one. So confluence of resistance here and plus confluence of bearish price action, bearish factors here, so which gives, and also we have the bullish price action on DXY. So everything makes sense here. So combining all these factors together, we can say that pound US dollar could continue to the downside for the short term. Moving to 1H, and here on 1 hourly chart we can see the signs of weakness again. This high, new high, third high, and RSI has not created higher highs. In fact, RSI has given an equal high. So again, if we compare these highs, we have bearish divergence. So how to enter into a sell trade? So this would be your bearish BUS level based on 1 hourly chart. Allow the market to break this level, break the level of support or BUS, then wait for the retest, preferably to the top line, the upper boundary of the bigger channel, the red one, and then join the sellers for the sell trade. Okay, the next currency pair I would like to explain is pound CAD. So let's go to currency strength meter on market milk, and as per the latest picture on currency strength meter given by market milk, Canadian dollar is gaining strength, whereas pound is getting weaker. So it definitely makes sense to look for GBPCAD sell setup. So let's move back to the charts and start from the weekly. So here, based on the weekly time frame, I've marked the blue lines, the horizontal blue lines, which is showing the levels of support and resistance. So currently GBPCAD reached a very important level of resistance. So here we have the resistance zone, and we definitely have bearish divergence building up on weekly time frame. In fact, it has completed bearish divergence, so signs of slowdown for the pound CAD buyers, bulls. Moving to daily, if we open candlestick chart here, again you will notice that we are getting equal high, we got equal highs, and we are getting bearish price action here. I've also applied multiple channels here. So the first channel I'm going to talk about is this one, the rising channel, which I've applied on the 4 hourly basis and a parallel channel, sideways channel, horizontal one, and it was the confluence of resistance, the top of two channels, plus the weekly resistance level. So right now, based on daily, if we see, we have a double top scenario with a lower high on RSI, which means bearish divergence. But based on this divergence, if you are going to wait for the BOS, it's going to be quite far off, quite deep. So it doesn't make sense to wait for this BOS and then enter into a sell trade. Rather, we could grab the opportunity inside this sideways channel, the horizontal channel. So moving to 4 hourly now for the confirmation. So here we have higher high formation, confluence of resistance zone, horizontal, weekly, and two channel lines, the top lines of the channels, plus bearish divergence. And this is going to be your BOS level for 4 hourly chart. So it has not given a bearish breakout structure on 4 hourly, but definitely it has given the breakout structure on the lower time frame. So I will show it to you in a while. So this is the channel which I've marked on 4 hourly chart basis. So we have a rising channel. So there is a very high probability that at least it is going to retest the lower boundary of this rising channel. So this could be our target area, so which could be around 1.6512, or in round number we can say 1.6500. Now let's move further down to 1 hourly chart. On 1 hourly we got higher highs here with bearish divergence, and we also got the BOS, the required breakout structure, and this was the BOS retest, and now continuation to the downside. So our ultimate target is going to be the lower boundary of the rising channel, or it could be the midline of the bigger channel, the sideways horizontal channel, and in raw number we can say 1.6500 is the upcoming target for pound CAD. I have also analyzed Euro New Zealand. So starting from the daily again. Now based on daily, we have some important levels here. So the previous high, let's check whether it has reached. No, it has not reached the previous high. And I've also marked a rising channel here again, similar to pound CAD. And if I apply a line chart here, I can clearly see the signs of weakness, a lot of zigzag movement here with the drop in momentum because RSI has turned lower. And moving to 4H now. Now based on 4 hourly, we can clearly see bearish divergence, higher high formation with low high formation on RSI, but the BOS level, the bearish BOS level is going to be here. That's around 1.7308. So we have not yet got the bearish BOS, the required bearish BOS. So once it breaks below, a retest, and then we can look for the sell trade at least towards the lower line, the lower boundary of this rising channel at least. So which could be around like 1.7150. now based on 1 hourly. Now here based on 1 hourly chart, we have higher high formation, equal highs on RSI means loss in bullish momentum, and this is the BOS. So we also got the breakout structure, pullback, retest, and now continuation lower. So pound CAD bearish, Euro New Zealand bearish, GBP US dollar bearish. for the upcoming week. Now let's move to NASDAQ. So here I've applied multiple duplication of rising channels, bullish channels, and this is the bullish divergence we are working on, the weekly one. Although we have the weekly BOS that's quite far off, which is somewhere around 13,500, the round number, and we are very close to this level right now. So it has already surpassed, or it has already broken above the first rising channel, and it has entered into the second rising channel, and it has also crossed the midline of the second rising channel. Plus there is no slowdown in the bullish momentum on RSI. So everything remains bullish for NASDAQ. Even on daily, I cannot see slowdown on RSI. The price is clearly bullish, so I believe the next stop would be around 13,500, and if it crosses 13,500, then it may be 13,800, and ultimate duplication zone based on the fib extension levels. So I've counted two cycles here. This is the first one, then this is the second one, and I've applied fib extension on both of them. So the duplication zone is here. So I can say the longer term bullish target for NASDAQ would be 14,875 to 15,000 level. But immediately the next target zone would be 13,800. First target would be 13,500 followed by 13,800. And we also have the 13,800 level coinciding with the top line of the rising channel. So weekly and daily clearly bullish for NASDAQ. Let's move down to 4 hourly now. Even on 4 hourly, it's going clearly up with no slowdown in the bullish power. So if we get RSI turning back, turning lower, then I can say there is a slowdown, but as of now I can't see any slowdown on the in the bullish power. So the bulls, they are definitely strong right now. We can also apply one more rising channel here to get a better picture, and our invalidation of the bullish plan would be break below this rising channel based on 4 hourly closure below this rising channel. So until it remains within the rising channel, I'm expecting the continuation of the bullish trend. So NASDAQ is clearly bullish. If you want to check on 1 hourly, let's move to 1H as well. And even on 1 hourly, I did not find bearish divergence. It's clearly bullish. And based on 1 hourly, the invalidation of bullish plan would be break below this level. If it breaks below this level, I can say then it will retest the lower boundary of the rising channel and again continue higher. So the level we are talking on 1 hourly is around 12,629. But as per the multiple time frame synchronization, NASDAQ remains clearly bullish. Now the last instrument I would like to cover is gold. Now here again I have applied a couple of channels. So the first channel I have applied on the bigger cycle starting from this low, which was in 2016 way back, and we have covered the entire cycle within this bigger channel, and it bounced clearly. It gave a false break to the downside, but it clearly went up from the midline of this bigger channel, retested and continuation higher. But right now we are witnessing a slowdown in the bullish power. So this is the first top, the second top, and now this could be the third top, and we also have a slowdown on RSI. So if you can see here, okay, I'll remove this smaller rising channel within the bigger channel. So right now we have higher high formation, but RSI has dropped, so signs of slowdown in the gold bulls. Let's move down to daily now, and definitely even on daily chart, higher high, lower high, and then it could not even reach the top boundary of this channel, the sideways channel, and it has started moving downwards. RSI has also turned downwards, so daily is showing some weakness in the bullish momentum. Moving to 4H now. Now based on 4-hourly chart, we have divergence, bearish divergence here, and this blue line is showing the breakout structure level that is around 1939, or in round number we can say 1940. That's quite far off, so we can apply an alternative system here. So I will draw a rising channel on 4-hourly, opening the candlestick chart, and here the price dropped from the top of the channel, the bigger channel, the horizontal one, the resistance, the third touched on the top, touched the lower boundary of this rising channel, and when it attempted to go higher, it could not even reach the mid level. One more attempt, and again it failed to reach the mid level. So it's a clear sign of weakness. Now here we have to be very cautious, because we are quite the price of gold is right now quite close to the lower boundary. So I would like to see a break of this boundary, a retest, and then continuation to this level, that is 1939. So this could be one probability for gold sellers. So just be cautious around this level. Moving to 1H, and even on 1-hourly chart we had bearish divergence, breakout structure, A and B completed, retest completed, and continuation to the downside. So we still have some room. Maybe it may bounce back from the lower boundary, and then the sellers will make a new attempt to break this channel. If we get a breakout, a bearish breakout, wait for the retest and then look for the sell setup, and our first target could be 1940. So these were some setups which I found interesting for the upcoming week. I hope I have explained them in detail. If you still have any doubts, you can get back to me anytime. Have a nice and profitable week ahead. Bye-bye.